Now for the track guide. Before starting, if you want to improve at a quicker pace, check out GITGUDracing.com and also my courses. I have a course specifically for the Porsche Cup car, which honestly can help you a lot. Now for the track guide itself, turn 1, reference for braking will be this orange light on the right side, or you can use the white line here. The idea is to brake slightly before it. So aligning ourselves with the wall, make sure we're really using all this space. It's not easy. You will see it's not easy because you still turn towards the left side. So just make sure you're putting some awareness into properly aligning the car and then focus on the braking. Braking has to be done early because if we brake on this white line, it will be too late. This car doesn't have a lot of downforce. So really have to take a slow in, fast out approach around here, braking early. What we're going to do here is that we will stay on the brakes a lot for turn 1. So instead of braking hard and then feeling the need to press the throttle, do the opposite. Push speed into the corner so that you are forced to stay on the brakes. So right now, still holding the brakes, still holding the brakes, still trailing. A good reference here, just a visual reference, is to use this white line, to have the white line in the center of the car. As you can see right now, the white line is on the center. Maybe we are even a little bit towards the right side with the center mass of the car. So we're using a lot of space here on the outside. And this is key because we want to maximize our entry. So make sure you see this white line in the center of the track and then still turn into the corner, still trail, still hold the brakes as you can see in second gear at this point, still holding the brakes. And now we start to see these tires on the left side. The idea is to apex after them. So you don't want to hit the white line in the center of the tires. You just want to delay it. So you see right now, you see this kink in the white line. You want to press the throttle when you were past the kink. So when you don't see the tires anymore on the left side, then you're going to press the throttle in third gear and make sure at the apex you're using quite a lot of steering wheel angle, because if you're not doing this, it's very likely that the car will start to understeer on the way out. So make sure you're really focusing on using the front tires at the right point in the corner. Now pushing the throttle, and super important, don't go close to this yellow curb on the right side, because if you're too far on the right side, then for this corner, which is a flat out corner, you will have to cut the curb from a very difficult angle, and it's very likely that the car will spin. If you try this, you will understand what I mean. But the idea here on the exit of turn 1 is to leave a little bit of space like this. Don't go all the way towards the grass. It will be very difficult. Cut the curbs just like that, but be careful, because if you're putting the tires a bit more towards the left side, the car will start to almost bottom out. It's not like bottoming out, but the tire will go up and down on it, and you will lose traction. For sure, you will need to do a lift, otherwise the car will spin. But then the car should be all the way here in the center of the track. And it's super important at this point in time to bring the car to the left side as quickly as we can. Don't relax here too much, because we have to bring the car all the way here on the white line. And the reference for braking is the moment that you manage to position the car near the white line. That's your reference for braking. You don't need anything else. So on the exit of turn 1, try to bring the car as quickly as you can towards the left side. When the car is on the left side and you are almost sitting on the white line, start to apply the brakes just like that. You will go in second gear, and it's super important here once again to trail brake a lot. So look at the braking, still on the brake, still on the brake, still braking, still trailing, and now going on throttle. So you see the point of going on throttle, it's very close to the ending of the curb. As you can notice, you can see where the yellow curb is ending when we're pressing the throttle. So if you will press the throttle a bit earlier, let's say here, where you don't see yet the ending of the yellow curb, this will be a big mistake, because you will understeer on the way out. Also, notice this brake trace. You see how much we're holding the brakes in the lower percentages. This is what you need to do. So make sure you're just trailing and bleeding the brakes a lot into this corner. On your way out, you can use this space. That's perfectly fine. You can use this curb. Make sure you're doing that so that you know that you're pushing everything on the way out. And now this corner is flat out, but it's very easy to lose time in this and the next one, because this and the next one, these two corners are linked. If you're doing a small mistake in this one, you will feel the effects in the next one, so to speak. So you want to turn early and you want to turn sharp into this corner. Super important to cut the curb just like that. This is a good picture right here. And after you're cutting it, you still have to force your steering wheel towards the left side because you want to follow the white line. Look, we're adding a lot of steering wheel angle because we want to stay on the white line as close as we can. Now, in terms of reference for braking, the moment that this exit concrete road starts on the left side, this is the moment that we should be applying the brakes. You will brake in a straight line, a little bit diagonal, so that you're meeting the white line at this point in time. And now, once again, this is a long corner, we need to trail brake a lot. But in terms of positioning the car, we want to start being all the way on the left side on the white line, and then we want to follow this darker color center band, so to speak here. We want to cross it, and after we cross it, we just want to be patient in second gear, still trailing, still trailing, still trail braking, still trail braking. And once again, very close to the middle of the curb, right here, we will apply the throttle in second gear, pushing it hard, using all the space on the exit, late apex. Now, for this left-hander, which is arguably one of the most important corners in the track, it leads to a big straight, you need to use everything on corner entry. This is a very difficult corner, and I will walk you through on everything you need to know. And by the way, on all these straights, you can gain a lot of time. And also, this lap was done with the fixed setup, but if you want to go even quicker, especially on the straights, highly recommend Go setups if you're doing the open series. Their setups are amazing, and we also have a 10% discount code. Link will be in the description. But now the entry for this one, super important. You want to put the right tires almost here to cut the grass, because you're aligning your right tires with this yellow curb. You want to have the right tires on the curb while braking. But the difficult part is that you need to align it from far away, like from this point in time, because we're braking when the exit concrete road starts on the right side. So at this point we are already on the brakes, and if we don't align properly from this point onwards so that we brake in a straight line, then we either don't use this curb and we don't open up the corner, or we have to steer while braking to use it, which will mean we're not efficient under braking. So make sure paying attention to it. You want to hit it while you're braking. You have to get very close to the grass, almost brushing the grass with the right tire. And then in second gear, you need to steer a lot into this corner. Look, more than 90 degrees of steering wheel angle at the apex. You have to do this. But what's maybe the most important thing besides aligning and just adding a lot of steering lock at the apex is that you want to push the throttle past the apex. You don't want to push the throttle here because you have a lot of steering lock applied. Also, the tarmac is fading away, the grip is fading away from you, so you actually want to be later on the gas. If you will be here, you will press the throttle, the car will slide too much towards the outside, and even though you're earlier on the gas, you will still lose time. So we should be on the brakes here and past the apex. When the car lands after we're hitting the curb, that's when we go on throttle. The car is settled, and now it could handle the rotation a lot better. So in second gear, third gear, make sure you're getting all the way towards the top, and now keeping the shortest possible line. We're heading towards the last corner, we're heading towards the bus stop chicane. Reference for braking around here will be very close to passing the number 2. So after number 2, you will be just applying the brakes. Let me go back once again so you can see it. So this one, you go past it, you are applying the brakes, brake in a straight line. Don't brake very hard initially, you have to push speed into the corner. So in 5th gear, you will start to turn, going to 4th gear as you turn more and more. And now this is very important. You should be looking at the place where the grass meets the white part of the curb. Because ideally what you want to do is this. Look, while you're still trail braking, you want to cut the curb just like that. And cut the grass here on your way out on the exit. It won't be an off track. But you need to open up the second corner of the chicane. Super important to cut a lot on entry and to take a late apex. Now, in between this corner and the next, we should be on the brakes. So if you feel the need to drop the brakes and add a bit of throttle, it means you braked very hard. And we lost a lot of time on entries. Still be on the brakes, going in 3rd gear, still trailing, cutting this curb. And super important to cut it late. Because if you will cut it early, meaning if you will turn into the corner here a little bit too early, you will go wide on the exit. So you want to cut it late, just like that, and still hold the brakes. And after the car lands, after the right tires went past cutting the curb, then you should be applying the throttle, cut the curb here once again, cut it here very close to the grass, and in short, that's the lap. It's a difficult chicane for sure. You need a lot of practice, but if you nail it, then you will be gaining all the time into this big straight. So I hope you enjoyed the track guide, and once again, if you want to improve at a quicker pace, GitGUDRacing.com, go setups, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next one. Bye bye.